America tells us all the time that the Federal Reserve is not a part of the government. You can believe that if you want. On paper, they aren't. But believe you me when I tell you, they are like first cousins. Right? So America makes bad financial decisions all the time. America is the parent that makes bad financial decisions. The Fed is the rich auntie. Right? She got all the money. So America tells them, yo, we in a bind, Nate. We need to print some money. The Fed says, all right, cool. We print $8 trillion, right? So who gets that? Well, it's going to look like the people get it. It looks like the people get it, right? So what happens when you give the people the $8 trillion? These people are tied into, watch this, companies. Right? That produce products. So the people get the money and the people do what? Spend the money right here. Because the people have bought into what? The fake American blueprint. Y'all with me? So, and that blueprint was given to us in school. Hear me out, y'all. So the government makes bad financial decisions, bad D. So the government makes bad decisions. The Fed has the money. The government tells the Fed, yo, we got to print some money because of what's going on in the economy. We don't want the economy to fail. Boom, the Fed says, okay, we will print the money. So they print the money. All right, cool. The people get the money in the form of stimulus. Right? But what happens when the people get $1,000, $2,000 of money that's free? The people come here to the companies. Not all, but 80%. So now the money, watch this, that comes from the companies go right back and get distributed to right here. Why did I say ultra wealthy? Because the people that's ultra wealthy have a net worth of 30 million or more. Now here's the jig in all of this. Once the government tells the Fed to print the money, once the Fed prints the money look like it goes to the people spend the money goes back to the ultra wealthy because they spent it with the countries. But watch this. Ultra wealthy increase wealth by 5 trillion in 2 years. You can't do that if you don't print $8 trillion. Does that make sense? How else can I increase my wealth by $5 trillion in 2 years if I don't print $8 trillion? Where did the other 3 trillion go, Trap? Interest payments to the Fed. So now everybody got paid but the people. The people were only used as a mechanism. Does that make sense? So while it looked like I was giving you money, I already knew what your habits were because I gave you the habits, the government, the school system, the education. I want you to understand that orthodox information gives you predictable results. You already understood what you was gonna do with the money. You sitting inside, you ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't gonna think about investing. The stock market is crashing. Why would you invest in stocks? Real estate is crashing. Why would you invest in real estate? This is free money. Guess what I'm about to do with this? Go buy a bunch of stuff that I ain't never had, or a bunch of stuff I wanted to have. I'm gonna waste this money, not knowing that 2 years from now is gonna be needed again, but this time we can't save you. Why we can't save you? Because now, we started off the pandemic $24 trillion in debt. Now we at $32 trillion in debt. Ain't no more freebies. Ain't no more freebies. So now you got the people looking for the free money, and the free money not known exists. And what the people saying is this: not only did we give you the free money, so now you don't want to go to work, but guess what we doing now? Now the jobs ain't even much there no more. And so now what happens? Oh yeah, 2 million more y'all gotta lose jobs. Why? Oh, because the 8 trillion that we put out there, that got the inflation rate too high. We gotta bring that down to 2%, 2.5%. And the only way to do that is we gotta now stop more people from spending money. So now the money that is spent, we gotta hold that because we don't need that much more money in circulation. So now we got to take money out of circulation. So now we need to lose jobs. We need y'all to lose jobs because if you got a job, that's what you're doing. You spending money. And as long as you spending money, I can't bring this inflation down. And if I can't bring this inflation down, guess what? Y'all going to collapse anyway. So guess what? I need y'all to stop working. So what I got to do now? I got to raise interest rates up. Okay, let's talk about something I said in the beginning. What do you do when a new truth collides with an old belief? The reason why I love the stock market so much is because it provides me with a clear vision of so many new truths. The new truths are just simply, how is America working as not a country, but as a business?
What's good, trappers, man? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Right now, I want to invite you to an amazing experience full of value. That is my community, Trappers Anonymous. It's 100% the greatest fundamental investing community on the market. Listen, your portfolio should be a masterpiece. And the only way we get you there is if we help you to learn how to invest with confidence. Now listen, I get it. Like, you don't know a lot about stocks, or maybe you've heard people say how much money they lost in stocks, but I can guarantee you, one, because they weren't in the community, and two, they lack the information. Our goal in Trappers Anonymous is to help you, really to hold your hand on the journey to becoming a confident investor, learning how to navigate through the different events that the stock market goes through to take you from panic to encouragement. There's no better time than now. This is an opportunity only for those who are willing to be on the journey. So listen, man, click the link below. Come join me in Trappers Anonymous, man. I will see you in one of our many classes, whether it's Moat Monday, whether it's the 2-hour class we do on Sunday, or whether it's just a book club. Everything is geared toward making you a better investor so you can triple your net worth and turn your last name to an asset. It's your boy, Wall Street Trapper. See you in the trap.
Let's look at this. So I told y'all that the U.S. now spends more money servicing the debt, but watch this. One of the biggest things that America often spends money on is defense. That's why I told y'all this earlier. Hello, invest in defensive companies, because America loves to spend money on guns. Well, we are at a point now where America is spending more money just to service the debt than it is on protecting us. Let that sit in for a second. America is now spending more money on the debt that it is acquired than it is protecting us. This is not a good time for that. Because when you have countries are forming alliances, you have countries that are truly saying, we want to replace the dollar, which countries have already been saying that. But when you combine that with now we have to spend more money on servicing the debt than protecting you, Houston, we have a problem. Now, I'm not trying to scare nobody. I just want you to understand what's on the table. Do we understand what's on the table? All right, watch this. Bloomberg reports that the estimated annual cost to the U.S. to service the debt rose by $800 billion in March. That is roughly doubled in the last 15 years. What? So now I started to ask myself this question. Why are we giving so much money away? Like, what? Listen, how much more money is we gonna give Ukraine? I'm not mad at them. I'm all about, I'm anti-bullying, right? Like, don't bully the people, but are you helping other countries at the cost of not protecting us? Because we know that Ukraine can't protect themselves. They damn sure ain't gonna be able to protect us. And do we go back to them and say, give me our money back? Are we Indian givers? Do we go back and say, give me the guns back? They done bust them already. We can't. What do we do? I just want the country to put the people first. That's all. The same people that you said that land of the free, home of the brave, all that good stuff that y'all wrote in the thing, all the stuff y'all wrote in there, like I need y'all to like double down, go read it again and say, yo, these are the ones that we not really abiding by. All right, let's go a little further. This says what? In 2022, the U.S. spent more money on Social Security, I'm a citizen. 1.24 billion was spent on Social Security and 900 billion on healthcare. They putting us in a position here, y'all. They putting us in a bind. Goddamn it.
I'm in a bind.
Judy, turn me up. I know they hear it on the thing. Why my thing? I need to hear. I'm in a bind, Nate. I need to hear it. Let's go further. Huh? Wait, this up.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
It may be on up.
Some other time.
All right, so let's go next. So here's one that's important. Watch this.
I really need this.
There you go. There she go. There go my girl. There go my girl.
I'm in a bind.
There you go. There we go. There we go. Get the kinks out. Partner. He went to New Orleans this week, y'all. He probably still got a second line in him. Got a little seafood in him. He ain't got it out of him yet. He probably went home, got him a daiquiri. He went home. Yeah. Probably with the Cajuns. You know what I'm saying? So he got a little something in it. All right, so watch this. The United States is not, and I'm not saying this to scare us, y'all, but I'm saying this because I need us to see, I don't want the news to blind us. I want the information to be apparent. And I think one of the things that make me a great investor, one of the things that will make you a great investor is understanding basic economics, right? It's understanding the little subtleties that America does here and there that affects you. And every time America does something in the game, it affects your investment, but it can either do one or two things. It can show you where to go at, or it can show you where to stay away from. For me, I use both. So, watch this. America right now has $68 billion in cash. There's people in America that have $68 billion. Let that sit in. America as a country has $68 billion in cash. There's a man in the world that's worth 200 and something billion. He's from, the other country. There's two people at the top that are worth 100 and something billion. How is it that an individual can have more money than the country as a whole? Let that sit in. And we're not talking about like Taiwan or like, Mexico. We're talking about the whole country. We're not talking about like a little country like Guatemala, a small little spot like Haiti. We're not talking about something. We talking about America. We talking about America. 400 billion people. We talk about America. Some of the greatest businesses in the world. Apple, Amazon. We talk about America. How the hell the country only got $68 billion in cash and we are spending $1.3 billion a day on service and the debt? That means we only got 60 days worth of money. We running out of money fast. They cooking our ass right now. That's what they doing. I just want us, how we only got $58 billion in cash? Where the hell my taxes going at? Where the hell my taxes going at? I need to know. Because you just told me from the stats that you're not spending money protecting me, so you ain't buying guns no more. And you are trying to increase the debt. So let's go down this little rabbit hole right quick, right? Watch this. There are now companies in America that got more cash than America. So wait. So you telling me, not only are there a couple people that got more money than America, but now you got companies in America that got more money than America. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Maybe I'm one of the people, you ever seen like the people that watch sports that tell the coach what to do, and you be like, bro, why you don't just do this? And they be like, bro, you ain't never played basketball a day in your life, how you gonna tell the coach what to do? And you be like, bro, it's just not that hard to just, I'm sitting on, maybe I feel like that. I feel like I can really, look, I can run this joint, yo. I can run, and I will not run it like death row. Like we gon', right? We gon' ball out. we gon' ball out. You feel me? We gonna go take over a couple traps. Hey, shut that down, fam. Nothing. We ain't spending nothing over there, right? So look at this. Apple has $202 billion in cash and investments, right? Alphabet, $169 million in cash and billion in cash and investments, right? Microsoft, $132 billion. We talking about cash and investments. So that's cash and money they can grab right quick. Amazon, $86 billion in cash and investments. We talking about General Electric. Janet Yellen, what you talking about? Janet Yellen said we ain't got no money. Janet Yellen keep coming on TV saying we broke. I'm starting to believe her. It ain't that I ain't been believer, but once I saw this, I'm like, yo, like who the hell running this thing? Like, I'm not a believer in Joe Biden. I'm not saying I'm a Republican or Democrat, but I'm not a believer in Trump either. So let me put that out there. I think both of them are clowns. Somebody needs to have some type of, I don't know, man. Just is common sense not a thing? It's just common sense. So I want us to look at that. The country as a whole has $68 billion in cash. As a country.